Hi everyone. I know there's been a lot of questions and concerns over the condition of our golf courses this spring, and let me explain a little bit about how we got to this point and where we go from here. This is a very very familiar situation for those of us who've been around the golf course since the 1980s and 90s. And simply put, this was one of the most difficult and easily the longest winters that I've witnessed at my 24 years here at the club. Winter began for us in earnest on the 9th of November with a cover of snow and ice which stayed in place for over 160 days. The grass we have is known as annual bluegrass, or POA, and can survive for up to 60 days under this condition. The very simple math tells us that by New Year's Day we had already surpassed this mark. You may hear of other clubs, both locally and regionally, which have fared out better than us. And this is true in some instances, but not all. And many factors are involved as to the reasons behind this. To highlight a few of these, I'll point again to the fact that we were under snow, slush, and ice since early November. And clubs located in Laval and to the south of us didn't receive this same amount of precipitation as we did, and were saved from the duration of ice cover. Clubs in St. Jerome and to the north of us received only snow accumulation and were also saved from the ice accumulation on the turf. Newer courses with better surface drainage and bent grass greens, tees, and fairways did fare out better than us, because bent grass is a hardier species than POA. Again, to summarize the why, we are talking about location, grass species, drainage, weather, and the duration of ice cover. So where do we go from here? Your grounds crew has been working very long hours to try and help remedy the situation. We are very busy cultivating and overseeding the golf course to help bring it back to life. Although Mother Nature hasn't been overly kind to us this spring, I'm quite optimistic with the results we're seeing from our earlier work earlier this year. With better temperatures forecasted this week, we should notice even greater gains. We know that cart access is always a concern for many members, and we are sensitive to your needs. We strive to allow uninhibited cart use as soon as possible, but you can appreciate the need to protect our courses from undue wear and tear, and so for now, caution remains our best policy. I'm always available to answer questions that you may have, and please know that it's very important to the club that you are fully aware of your course conditions. I want to again wish you a very fantastic season in 2019, and we'll see you out on the golf course. Bye-bye.